Hi, I'm Robbie Meyer. I'm the winemaker at Muriate as well. One of the questions I always get asked is about people, developing and maintaining their own private cellar. And I don't think you have to overthink it too much. It's very important to have, I'd say, multiple cases of the fundamental wines. Cabernet Sauvignon on the red side, Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc on the white side. There are your other Italian varietals that some people may prefer, but having a few anchor wines within your cellar is important. And it's important not to just have one bottle of that, but to have a case or two cases of these fundamental wines so that it's something that you can go to, when you're preparing a meal that you can go into the cellar and that wine will be there. Once you have those core cases of wines, then have some fun with it. And maybe you pick up a bottle here or there of different wines that you find intriguing, maybe things you haven't had before, and so that you can have fun in the cellar. When you find a new food dish or an item that you're cooking in the kitchen, you can reach for that special bottle that's maybe an outlier. So I like to have things on the aromatic white side. I like to have things on the more adventurous red side. When it comes to more rustic wines, it's fun to have some of those around. As you taste through those wines, you're going to find your own favorites, and then you build upon those.
When you build a cellar, though, you really need to think in terms of how you enjoy the wines, and in order to do that, it's very important to at least get a case of each wine so that you can taste them every so often and know when the profile of the wine fits your preference, so that you will enjoy them at their peak rather than just collecting them. The idea is to really track your preferences and then have the ability to pull out a case of wine or 8 or 10 bottles of wine, invite your friends, and talk about how this wine has reached an outstanding place that you want to share.
You can decide that for your own personal preference, I want to wait on that wine a little bit. I want it to calm down. I want to see it have some maturity in the bottle. That's fine. You might say, that's developed enough. I've had it for 3 or 4 or 5 years now. I'm ready to have that a little bit more frequently and to consume the wine more frequently. The bigger your cellar is, then the bigger advantage you have to being able to have patience with the wines and experience them. For me personally, there's nothing worse than opening a wine that has matured too much. I'd rather have the wine and go, gosh, I could have aged it for longer, than have the wine and say, I aged it too long. So I'm always encouraged to open up bottles more frequently.